decadence of double cream bliss from Clover. Yogurt has never been so irresistible.
Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Wouldn't it be nice if the world was chocolate? And that's exactly what's on our dish. It's all about jade. Now, you've promised us a very decadent and indulgent dessert, and I know everyone is ready salivating. So please, lead the way, honey.
Oh, wow, I love it. Express your love with chocolate this Valentine's, even if it's for yourself, because we know self-love is so important.
Yes, queen.
So we're going to whip it up really quickly. And as I said before, it's something that you want to do, and you can prep, and you can put it in the fridge, and you can wait for action to happen. So Lulu, will you make the nice cream for us?
Yes.
The nice cream is just gooing everything together.
I like that.
Any berries that you want, and you can also be creative with other fruits if you want. I know that melon, if it's frozen, makes an amazing ice cream. All right? So all the frozen berries go in, and you want to make sure that you've got about a cup's worth. That's cool. And then, of course, a liquid, just so that it can mix up nicely. And you can use milk, coconut milk, yogurt. It's absolutely up to you. And then some extra flavor. It can be vanilla, it can be honey. To sweeten it up as well, it can be maple syrup. Nice. It's really up to you. It's one of those like bing, 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 and poof, into the freezer.
So then, Chef Jade, what did we decide on today then?
Yeah.
Is this maple syrup? It looks like
maple syrup,
okay.
milk, and then blend it up. And I like to put it in a loaf tin because I know that when you're scooping, it looks very cute. But you can also just, put it in a Ziploc, or you can keep it for, whatever shape you want to put it in.
Okay, fantastic. And essentially, this here is going to create?
Ice cream.
Yeah.
That's my only Technically, it's not ice cream. Don't fire me, ice cream police, because we know we like to freestyle, but I call it an ice cream because, of course, we're in the feeling of love. So
beautiful.
We're blending it up, and you can have it for breakfast, and we're going to scoop it out later into the chocolate fondant. Now, chocolate fondant is something, blend it up.
We'll just keep the dancing going while the Okay, stunning. Don't worry about that. We'll just keep trying it. But essentially, it'll continue to blend and come together quite nicely to create that beautiful ice cream.
Yay! So chocolate fondant, let's do this. We want to whip up some eggs first because it takes the longest, and we need some serious muscles. That's why I pass it on to you, because I know you've got that whisking action.
We're going to the gym, guys. I have, so.
Yes, she's the ninja in the kitchen, absolutely. So we want to do icing sugar, and I want to do eggs as well, but 1 egg yolk and 1 whole egg. Now, this is for 2 people, so this recipe is super easy to be able to, double, to triple, whatever you want to feel like. Wow, I just want to admire that separation.
Wow.
Just quick, you don't even look at it. It's like, what? Just another day in the kitchen.
So 1 egg yolk, icing sugar.
Absolutely, and then just whisk it up. Now, of course, eggs, they need a lot of volume, and that's where your magic comes in. Whisking it up, whisking it up, whisking it up, until it becomes nice and frothy and foamy. If you want to do electric whisk, you don't want to do a hand, okay, it's okay. But I know that's why I brought in my absolute fabulous friend. And I want to do chocolate, so I'm going to melt it up. Now, interesting thing, I used to, when I was a kid, melt chocolate in a pan all the time, and it came out like toffee. Why? I don't know. Oh, of course, chocolate burns. Yeah. Oh. Earth to jade. So I'm going to do it on a double boiler, which is super easy. I've got water at the bottom of the pot, thank you. And I've got a bowl on top. So trick, just make sure that the water doesn't actually touch the bowl, because then you've got more heat, and you want to do gentle heat.
Yes, apparently you can even, even if you microwave your chocolate, you don't, it's short bursts. You can't leave it in there for a long time.
Exactly. And you just want to, and what I'm going to do is add butter to it so that it has something to go with first. Now, the butter is going to melt faster than the chocolate, which is good. It's going to give it a little bit something, and let's just break it up and put it in. Chocolate and butter melts up, and while you're whisking, oh my goodness, Tumi!
And now she's doing like
that was in a few seconds. I looked away, and he was like, you are in the kitchen.
This is actually a trick we learned in school. So whenever you're whisking, a lot of people want to do the
whole arm,
but the trick
TV
apparently is just in your wrist, where you just,
I love you even more.
You don't need an electric whisk if you've got 2 minutes.
And here I was thinking that this is how she gets her workouts, Mzansi. It's all about the wrist. Okay, I'm learning. I had a simple job, not that I'm complaining. I've already oiled up the ramekins. They are ready for the mixture to go in when it's ready, though. So I'm just going to pop those down when they are ready.
The most important job is, I'm going to say it, because if those chocolate fondants don't come up or rise or come out, and then later we're gonna know. So the fabulous thing, and you just did it instinctively, absolutely, is you had your brush strokes going up.
Yes.
And it's a trick, so if you're making souffle or chocolate fondant, if you do brush strokes up, you're actually giving it a little extra lift. And some chefs actually learned this from your dad, Lulu, which is, I will like never forget this trick. Simple thing, icing sugar or cocoa powder I also use on the inside, or a little bit of flour is also okay. Dust it inside. Okay. So if you want to do it, I'm going to give you a little bit of cocoa powder because I like cocoa powder. And the trick is to gooi a little bit in the first ramekin, and then just shake it out, shake it out, and you can also
add a little bit more.
A little bit more.
and then pour it over to the next one. Now, I'm okay if it doesn't go all around. I just want it actually at the bottom, but if you want it to coat the entire ramekin, that's also cool. Remember, I'm not the fondant police. I just want to make something super delicious.
So
but there are tips and tricks to it.
And there we go. Look, Chef Lulu is doing it currently. This is all it takes. So I was putting in far little.
That's it. Absolutely.
There we go. Thank you so much.
And then I want that back.
The leftover.
Because I gotta make some extra magic.
Okay, so there's actually no wastage here. Here's more.
Absolutely. You guys are total rock stars.
No wastage.
And I know that you guys are going to try this at home as well, right? You're going to tell me all about it. I want to see what it looks like when it comes out. So you're going to post some pictures and you're going to tell us, Chef, I made the chocolate fondant. Yes! And, you know, I had it for breakfast or something like that. So the chocolate is almost melted up, which is super fabulous. Look at these. I get excited about seeing white chocolate. It's going to be amazing. This couldn't make me more happy. I am so excited about this one. So chocolate is melted. I want to cool it, let it cool down slightly, but not too much, because they do need to make friends when they come together. So not too hot so that you're going to end up with breakfast scrambled eggs, but just a little bit hot enough so that they will come together. Now, isn't that fabulous?
That is
I
fabulous.
mean, wow. Like, whew.
Let's get that going in there so that we don't create exactly what you just spoke about. I love the fact that you're talking us quite thoroughly through everything here, because, you know, chocolate fondant is not for the light-hearted. This is for the real people who know what they're doing in the kitchen.
All of you, because you've been watching the show and you know what's up, right? So this for me is absolutely fabulous. It's also making a ribbon effect, so if you're whisking it, you're seeing little ribbons hiding behind it. I think it's absolutely incredible. Who needs an electric whisk when you've got Chef to me, everybody? Thank you very much. So I'm going to keep the whisk because I like it, because I want to keep it light. So you can do metal spoon, you can do spatula. Again, you want to whisk it in. So Tumi, will you add a little bit at a time for me?
Sure, no
so
problem.
if you don't, you can just put it down, you know, if you're alone, but it's cool. But because we're two, we're going to tango.
It's all about teamwork here.
Yes, if it's hot. Babes, it's hot. Fantastic.
Okay.
She's got fingers of steel, and I'm whisking it in, and I'm keeping the light in, and it's looking amazing.
It
and
is
you see
really.
the colors change, and we're literally only gonna put in the flour. Now, as you can see, I've probably scrambled up the recipe already, because I've made this so many times. I just freestyle and work with my magic, but don't forget that you also want to add the cocoa powder and the flour, and that's gonna help the stability. I am so impressed. I think I'll just leave now. It's not time yet. So flour wants to go, cocoa powder wants to go in as well. And if you have a sieve, even better. So you can add the cocoa powder and flour in for us, Chef. And because we're using a sieve, it's going to be extra light. And she's going to shake it.
You started this move already, so.
It's Christmas. Feels like it's Christmas.
Because it also lightens up the dough, right?
Absolutely. And then either spoon, spatula, whatever you have, it's absolutely okay. And just keep on whisking it around. Can you see that I'm moving the bowl around as well, because I want it to be light. I don't want it to fall. I want it to be able. And Chef, are you ready for this? You know this is your cue.
I'm very ready, girl.
Because I want you to work your magic and pour it in
I
for
actually
them.
want the professionals to do it. So I'm gonna leave these ramekins with you quick. And then I'm gonna move on away.
Okay, then I'm gonna give you this magic ingredient, which you're gonna tackle about later.
Okay,
Hold on
chocolate.
to it.
No,
Hold
we're
on to
almost done here. We at the end of this incredible segment. We need to put everything together because after the break, we're going to be sitting down with the incredible ladies, Chef Jade and Chef Lulu, to find out just a little bit more about the incredible chefs behind the aprons. So will this go on top, in the middle, these chocolates?
If it's gonna go inside.
Okay,
and it can go in the middle. So if you want to do it in now, you can absolutely come and do the honors. And then I'll add some more.
Boom. Boom.
Now, why I add the white chocolate is because I have it so many times in the kitchen where I'm doing other stuff, you know, and I'm excited and I'm helping a guest or we're cooking, and then I forget the chocolate fondants in the oven. Oops. It happens, right?
Yeah.
So when I put it I want there to be an actual wow moment when it gets to the table. So yes, if you don't have white chocolate fondant, just bake it at the right time, and it will still come out that gooey center that makes everybody go, ah!
I love that, Uzansi. Okay, perfect. The chocolate's in and everyone is ready to get eating. And there you have it, folks. Our Valentine's Day inspired menu done and dusted. And now, all that's left to do is sit down and enjoy. So see you after these.
Yay! Thank you.
With the creamy decadence of double cream bliss from Clover, yogurt has never been so irresistible.
Made with love by Clover.